G'day and welcome to another Tree Styler video.
Yes, this is part 2 of the Chinese Elm Wild to Wicked series. If you haven't seen part 1, head to my channel, to the playlist to watch the full series. That way, you'll get a better understanding of where this tree has come from and all the other trees on my channel.
Good on you, Dad.
I was thinking of doing that. Before I set the tree down for autumn and winter, now that I've got rid of the weeds, I'm just going to tidy up this piece here without damaging too much. Just want to shave it off fairly smooth and let it hopefully grow over. Just take the edge off this. It's just pretty harsh. Just trying to take the harshness away. So when it's tipped up, there we go, that's already looking somewhat better, a bit smoother. Probably just need to take a little bit more, and it keeps wobbling on the turntable. So I'm going to take it off. Now let me have another closer look now. So there. Probably just take a little bit more off around here, just to transition it a little. Let's give that a go. Definitely notice a little difference between the hard dead wood in the middle and the softer wood on the outside. Definitely notice a difference. Welcome back. Just got itchy fingers. I can't help myself. I'm looking at this tree, looking at the top of it, looking at the wild bends I've got up there. My preferred front somewhere, roughly there, but these have all got to be adjusted. Got to grow a sacrifice branch right out the top to make this transition better. But I just want to have a quick look at... I can't do it. I need a tripod. Alright. You'll just have to wait till next time. Welcome back. Today is an absolute stonker of a day. A little bit of wind around, welcome back. Chinese Elm, wild to wicked. Spinnering. Okay, let's just spin around. Enjoying the light at the moment. One thing I did notice, middle of winter, new buds. I'll zoom in a bit, of course, on this branch here, which I'll get to in a minute. So working it out, I'm just looking at where the front of my tree, and I don't think it's this side. There's not a lot going for it other than it's pretty chunky. Taper, fatter, thinner. Lose a bit of taper there. All right, this is my preferred viewing angle, which brings some positives and some negatives. I don't think this branch is required, meaning this will become my first branch, and also this needs to be adjusted. That's going to be my new leader, which you cannot see. I'll adjust that too. So today brings me to obviously an update. Now, last little while ago you would have seen that I couldn't get the tree out because I needed my tripod. Now I've got the tripod. I'm looking at the weeds, good bit of weed growth in here. So I'm looking at having a look at the root system. We're just seeing what's happening just below the surface here. And there's only one way to really do that, and that is to get this tree out of the pot. So I've got two hands now. Let me have a crack. Oh, I can tell you, that's heavy. Spinning around now, you can see a lot more. Let me just scrape off. Can't really see what I'm doing, can you? Let me fix that. Much better. Just having a look myself, it actually gets a little bit wider. That's the soil level there previously, and it just gets wider. I have put this in good mix. I can see a fair bit of pumice in there, even a bit of diatomite, which is no one uses anymore. Now this is what I want to see, real nice fine roots. Does that change it at all? Look at that. Ugly. Really ugly. But look at that below the surface. Just in here. I need to look at it a bit more. This root here, it's fairly high. I think you might have to go. Let me just see what's underneath. Okay. Preferred front is there. Let's have a look here. That was loose. But look at that. Really ugly and really chunky. Okay. What's happening here is the trunk is actually going back under itself on this side of the tree. Got a big fat totter, and there's a root there that reaches around, and that's all the way around to there. Got a few other roots here. I'm going to have to make a decision if that's going to be my front. I might retain that one. Sorry, just thinking inside my head about possible, and then filling the roots up. Keeping that makes the tree look a lot wider. I'll have to trim it up. The same as this side. There's a root there that's on this side. This thing's doing really nothing. I'm gonna have to get rid of that and then work with what I have. My trees are not all perfect by any means. This one I think was about $20 from memory. Of course it's not a show tree. This is just a tree that I learn on and develop my skills, because trees aren't always Perfect. I have some roots here that are superfluous to my needs. Let's get rid of that for the time being. Get rid of a few roots. I'm going to tidy it. These are my rooting cutters, so they're not the sharpest things because they get smashed by rocks and other things. Let's clean up here. Detach those roots. Tidy up a bit more later. No one's broken. And let's just tidy up. Now this is not needed. And this is what I want to explore as my new soil level and the bari. This root going out this way, this root going out this way. That's my preferred front. There, and we look up the tree. So that's what I'm going to work with. That's all for today. Stay tuned. More to come in part 3.